Hello, good afternoon. This is RC from RC's Gunpla. Today, we're going to take a look at my shelf. Thank you, Uncle Carlo, for letting me use your shelf for displaying my collection. I'm very grateful. Arigatou gozaimashita. So today, we're going to take a look at my shelf and we're going to do some channel updates. So number one, it's going to be a little bit complicated because it's not really quite place in this house. So I really need to make a plan on how I'm going to make reviews. So yeah, stay tuned for reviews. I can't post reviews every other week just like I plan to, but I'm going to do my best, so stay tuned for that. I just wanted to thank again my Twitter followers for 182 followers now on Twitter. I started as a humble guy on Twitter, but then because of my Gushion post, Gundam Gushion on Twitter, I blew up. So yeah, thank you everyone on Twitter, especially those who subscribe to this channel. Thank you. And so today we're going to take a look at the shelf. So I'm going to move the camera near the shelf. So please wait a sec. And so here we are. You can see where my hand is, right? So all of these at the bottom are going to be my Universal Century shelf, because if you follow me on Twitter, you are let's say you know that I'm very addicted to Universal Century suits, especially the Zeon ones, the Mono. That's why I call myself Monoai Man on Twitter. On top is random shit. We have G Gundam and an SD. So if you watch me on TikTok, I talked about the Ball Gundam and the Astray. So what I did was, when I first encountered Gunpla, is I bought these two and then I tried customizing them. I broke them, and then so I need to find another one of those. So here they are. This is from Wasabi Toys Gundam, and this is from Arias Toy Gunpla. So okay, so we're going to start at the bottom. So we have the Goof. I showed that on Twitter, and then some couple of Zakus. Gundam Photography was asking me how I did the watercolor weathering on the HG Zaku that I have. So essentially, I did was I took the brush and I dipped it in the water, and then I dipped it in the watercolor and then splashed it over the Zaku, and then top coated it, matte top coat. So yeah, we have some vintage kits over here. I usually keep my basic figures, or I call them basic figures because, or basic model kits, because they're mostly from the vintage line, and they just have basic movements, and like say the Zakus that have much more better articulation than these, so I call them basic models. So we have here the Hyzak. At the back we have a Johnny Ryden's Zaku, and then we have a this is my custom Black TriStar Zaku, and then we have the high mobility type Black TriStar Zaku. And then at the back we have the Aqua or Zaku Marine type, the other version, I think, the first version. So I think I did a review on that. And then here we have my first custom Zaku, the Zaku 1. I did it in like construction, I think construction colors, or the you can search up the color scheme I did, but I don't know what to call it, but it really caught my eye, so I painted it like the reference I had. So yeah. And then here we have the entry grade Arc 78. Honestly, this is my most recent Bandai kit, I guess I can say, because all of those are old. They are from the 2000s era of Gunpla. So this is 2020, I think. My most latest release Gunpla. So yes, I decided on buying excuse me. Fuck, something fell down. Shit. Fuck. I need to find that piece. I found the piece, the pipe. Excuse me. It fell down. I kinda wanted to buy the Origin Zaku, Shard Zaku Origin, or the Revive, but holy shit, they're so fucking expensive here in the Philippines. For example, when you compare this kit to the Origin Zaku and then the Revive, holy shit, the price of the Revive was always 950 or 1,200 pesos. Holy shit. And then the Origin Zaku is very fucking rare. So when I go to Lazada or any online shop or online app that sells the Zaku, or even Facebook Marketplace, holy shit, even the built ones cost 950. So holy shit, I can't afford that. So I decided to go with this old one because this will match the army perfectly. So I decided to go with that. It's only 800 plus pesos. So yeah, it's good. I'm contented with it. So never ever going to buy another Zaku Shards custom. So, and then here at the back we have the Goof and my bulky boys. I call them bulky boys because I have the Gelgoob, a Dom, and holy shit, I need to tell you the story of the fucking Dom. So the Dom is very very good here in the Philippines. It costs 100 pesos, right? But then when you search HG Dom on Shopee, you're going to see some Malaysian sellers selling them for 1,900. So holy shit. But I got this for not this, the Dom. I got this for 550, built incomplete parts, especially the Dom and the Rick Dom parts to convert them. So, but yeah, it's not really completely the Dom. It has the Dom Tropen hands, and then the bazooka came from the Rick Dom 2. So I slightly modified the Rick Dom 2's bazooka, and then I turned it into the Rick Dom's bazooka. The Dom's bazooka. So yeah, and then this is my recent build. excuse me. The Black TriStar is I'm planning to collect. I'm planning to get the high mobility type Black TriStar's version to have 3 versions of that, and then I'll consider it as the Black TriStar. So I'm contented if that happens. And then I showed you this earlier. This is going to be my vintage Black TriStars. I'm currently watching a live selling here on Shopee from omocha atbp. So I showed his shop on Twitter. So I just wanted to share that he has some Mazinger stuff and some other cool vintage stuff, especially anime figures. So if you're interested, go to his shop. So I'll put that in the description below. So I bought the vintage Dom 1/144th scale because I'm 1/144th scale guy. I don't really like 1/100 because they take up a lot of space. So this is going to be complete. My Black TriStars. Okay. And then here's the back. As you can see, by my massive Zeon mobile suits, as you can see, this is going to be the Federation. As you can see, I really love the Federation forces because I only have 4 of them. Actually 3. I do not count the F91 as a Federation forces machine because it's from a different timeline from Universal Century 0079. So I don't count them. So I only have 3 Federation forces, and I do not intend to add more because their design is so fucking basic. Like holy shit. This is in my opinion the gym, right? So in my opinion, this gym looks like every other gym. And then the head camera, as you can see, it reminds me of toy robots, so I don't like that because they remind me of toy robots, and I think that I'm just playing with robot toys, so I don't really like it. So yeah, I do not intend to add more, but yeah. And then we have here the Granddaddy. I really like the RX-78 honestly, so I might get the G3 with the Shars with Dom. So I really like the Granddaddy, bro. Holy shit. And then at the back we have a humble gym cannon, and then we have the F91 on the back, and it's a very small mobile suit. And yeah, it's a very small fucking mobile suit, and it's very fragile. So I do not recommend using it every day. So yeah. Here we have my seed kits. I'm just going to raise the camera a little bit. So here I actually need to stand because my lazy ass. I'm just a fucking lazy ass, so I sit around on the chair. But I'm talking about the bottom shelf. So now we're going to talk about the top shelf. So the seed kits are imitation brands. I don't call them bootlegs because I hurt them because I call them bootlegs. So yeah. These are mostly TT Hongli except the Gundam X Mao. I really love the Gundam X Mao, even if it's not the exact Gundam X. But at that time, as I was watching Gundam X and I was looking at this, and then wow, I really need the Gundam X, so I had to buy it. We have the Stargazer, and then what the fuck? Justice, Infinite Justice, I think. The Strike Noir, the Akatsuki, Shin Ranui, I think. Yeah, Shin Ranui, or was it Owashi? Oh, fuck. But I do not recommend you buy this kit. It's fucking dog shit, so I do not recommend you buy that kit. The Verde Buster, especially, is a fucking loose mess, so I don't recommend buy that. I recommend the Sword Impulse, the Astray, the Blue Duel, the Sigu. I don't recommend the DSS Astray. If you're going to buy a DSS Astray, I would recommend buy the original one, even though it's pricey. So yeah, they use ball joints, so you're going to be fucking loose. And then we have these Zakus. I customized Yirka's custom cell because it's fucking ugly. I don't recommend you buy them because their fucking knees are very hard to plug in. Let's see here. The Destiny is a very good kit. I guess it's a very good kit. It's a good kit when you think of it. The Freedom though is a better kit, honestly. So yeah, that's just all of it. And then we have a Sculpted Dagger here on the side. I treat that as my Strike Gundam because I don't really have a Strike Gundam bootleg, so oh no. I mean Strike Gundam imitation brands. Okay, so as you can see, I do not have the Blitz Gundam because I was planning to buy the Blitz Gundam because we have Kira, Dirka, Isaac, and then Athran. So before I knew that these were from the Stargazer series, I was planning to buy the Blitz Gundam, and after I saw the Gundam Seed episode, I was like, well, I'm just going to pretend that the Blitz is dead because Kira killed the Blitz Gundam. So yeah, I'm contented with that. I contented with this Astray Green frame. Daban actually released the Astray Red frame flight unit. I do not want to get that kit because I just hate the Astrays for one reason. They're fucking overhyped, bro. Like, I guess they're cool and shit, but then every Filipino Gundam collector has an Astray. Go on FB right now, FB Marketplace. You're going to see a ton of fucking Astrays, bro. So yeah, I'm contented with that. And that's going to be my first and last Astray. So, and then here we have my SDs. Oh yeah, I forgot about my Astray Red frame. So I think, yeah, these two are just going to be my first and last Astray. So never ever going to buy another Astray kit, especially the seed kits, because holy shit, they're so fucking pricey. The Dawn Trooper is about 2,700 here in the Philippines, so I'm not going to get seed kits because they're very rare. So yeah. And then here we have the SDX line. A lot of people hate them. I don't, because they give me nostalgia. They were actually the first hits in my collection. So yeah. And then here we have the Bolt Gundam, the humble Bolt Gundam from G Gundam. I kinda want to paint that, but I'm not really planning to, because it's very fragile, and then you know about the fragile kits from that era, so I don't really want to touch that. So I think this concludes our Gundam shelf tour. So thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put the link of Pineda or Omocha atbp in the description below. Please support my channel, and thank you for supporting and watching this video.